Everybody, Dr. Dan here with Advanced Upper Cervical. This is episode 9 of the Wellness Wednesday series. And today, if you can see through the window behind me, it's a wet, rainy day. We're expecting rain all week and into next week. So for this week, what I wanted to talk about are 3 things to do if you've been involved in a whiplash accident. Drove by an accident on the way into work this morning, see someone get out of the car holding their neck, very common sign and symptom. If you're involved in a whiplash, the most important thing you can do to take care of yourself as soon as you get to a place of safety or to home is to put an ice pack on the neck. Any sort of anti-inflammatory is going to be extremely helpful in reducing the inflammation. Even when someone calls me on the phone and says, Dr. Dan, I've been in a whiplash, I'm dizzy, my neck hurts, I have a headache, I have pain, I can't move, I'm stiff. The first thing I tell them is, before you come in, I want you to be icing your neck for about 20 minutes at a time every 2 hours. The reason being, it's even hard for me to work with a structure that's too inflamed and sensitive to work with. So if you are involved in an accident, the easiest thing and first thing you should be doing, put an ice pack on the neck, let that inflammation come down. The second thing is going to be some gentle mobilization. So when I say gentle mobilization, I don't want you pushing or pulling on your neck to try to get that range of motion back. It's stiff. We need to work with the structures and not fight them. So what I say, the easiest thing to do is I call them the yeses and the nos, okay? Yes, like this. No, left to right like this. The reason why we do the yeses and the nos, those range of motions are very neutral. So it's a very stable position for the neck. The opposite of that would be something like a bend or a roll are going to be much more difficult on the neck to move in that way, especially after an accident. So number 1, ice. Number 2, yeses and nos. And number 3, of course, get yourself checked for misalignment. We see a lot of acute whiplash car accident cases. Think of it as a whiplash. If someone hits you from 20 miles an hour behind, your body goes forward at 20 miles an hour, seatbelt stops you, your neck continues on that path. Think of 20 miles an hour of force going into your neck. That's going to cause a lot of problems. We see a lot of acute cases, but more importantly, we typically see someone about 5 years after an accident say, I thought these things were going to go away. They've come back. They never did. If you plant a tree in the ground that's crooked, it's going to grow crooked. You see what I'm saying with your neck. If something happens, you need to take care of it at the time of the incident. Don't let it linger. So ice your neck, gentle mobilization, and get yourself checked. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next week. And remember, is your head on straight?